Yes, after being in the dungeon, I could do with some fresh air.
Ahoy, mangy pooch! Why is it we can't choose our own canine sobriquets?
The captain allowed it once, and he ended up with 20 pirates mired in a fight to be named Sea Dog. By the Queen of Spades, I'd be burning up. Pass me the grog.
So what if I go by Seawolf and it's Lou? I fancy Seawolf.
You had the good fortune to be called Lapdog, I'd say. By the Queen of Spades, there's no grog left.
The swindling shopkeeper who sold me it, he said the bottle was magic, and the grog automatically refills. But it's empty, I say.
Your shopkeeper's not worth a shilling. There's no grog in here.
Maybe the spell takes a while to grab hold and fill the bottle. You got any more sunflower seeds, mate?
No, they'll make you thirsty. No grog, no sunflower seeds. Smartly, mate. Drop the bottle. Someone's coming.
Good morning to ye, Rabbit Runt.
Arr, I hate mornings.
Grog, you sea scum.
The windowsill is on the verge of falling off.
You got any more sunflower seeds, mate?
No, they'll make you thirsty. No grog, no
If it
sunflower
worked with the
seeds.
nail in the cabin, it'll work here too. I'm not surprised the nail came out so easily. The wood's been eaten up by termites.
You got any more sunflower seeds, mate?
No, they'll make you thirsty.
There's a
No
mighty
grog,
jolly-looking
no
family of
sunflower
sharks
seeds.
over yonder. I simply refuse. It's quite a fine pile of husks marinated in saliva.
What I wouldn't do for the seeds in your codpiece.
Yes, a thing like this wouldn't disgust a hardy pirate like me. Shiver me timbers, 3 whole sunflower seeds. Yes, my pretty, eat them up like a dodo. Here, parrot, a sunflower seed. Now, reveal to me where your master Malantunias is hiding the beacon.
A great Malantunias, down to hell. Give me seeds! Left from Spain to the east set sail. Give me seeds! Empire of the rising sun. Give me seeds!
Lord Almighty, I don't have one left.
Brian, idiot.
I don't know if the parrot's intentions were to reveal the location of the beacon of Avernus, but if I don't give him any more seeds, he won't cough up the information. Methinks there be a 7-tailed dragon tongue therein, the likes of which you see at exotic shops. I always got the willies from these rubbery appendages, but if I must, I could always use it to barter during my voyages. That isn't any old jug. It's a genuine Ming spittoon. That'd be quite amusing indeed. From the dull sound upon landing, it appears Malantunias hasn't cleaned it out for a spell. The blonde pirate is guarding me, but luckily he's looked the other way for a while.
Go home, boozer.
By Jove, it's about time I found some use for that slimy appendage.
Be off with you, filthy mutt.
Will it help me in any way? Let us proceed with the experiment.
What a plague.
Oh! Ouch! That must have hurt. I shall recover the dragon's tongue. So nobody is alerted as to the origin of Russian mongrel's misfortune. He's slumbering like an angel. He doesn't seem to feel like chatting. That's the last gift I give to Russian mongrel. I can't stand it when people leave clutter around. You know, I'm glad to have that back. It hurts more than it weighs. How vile! There's water inside. And what's worse is that it's clean. I don't see the reason for doing that. What are those odd marks around the doorknob? I guess Malentunius doesn't spare expense when punishing his men. Hey, I love what you've done with your hands. Listen, mine just swing back and forth all day, and they really start to weigh me down. No, the idea curdles my blood. What if he answers? What if he answers? All right, what are those odd marks around the doorknob? What in the seven seas is this deadly device? Holy Toledo! It was only inches from slicing me belly open. I bet Malentunius bought it on sale. By Jove, I'm a pirate, not well, whatever it is that's worse than a pirate. There must be something if you ask me. By Jove, I'm a pirate. There must be Now I know where to blow my nose if needed. With that swindling swashbuckler on it? Not on your life. Okay, but be very careful.
Whoever you are, I'm telling you to wait your turn behind the white line for devil's sake. Wait! You're the prisoner!
Congratulate me then, matey.
Ah, you've escaped?
You're the one who shackled me up. Did you think an Englishman like me wouldn't be able to break free?
You're right, by devil. What happened then?
The captain released me and made me a crew member.
Me most swashbuckling congratulations, mate. So what sort of dog are you now?
What?
You know, matey. What canine nickname has our captain decided to christen you with?
Shaggy sheepdog?
Nice choice, by devil. By the way, mine is Husky Hound. What can I help you with, Shaggy Sheepdog?
What can you tell me about the hidden beacon of Avernus?
Whatever you like, given that I'm a renowned expert on the topic. Did you know I recently gave a conference at the Symposium for Piracy and Evil Arts at Tortuga University?
How is it you became so knowledgeable about the topic?
Due to me memory and fine reasoning skills, Captain Malentunius soon comprehended that I was the intellectual soul of the Orion. So he sat down and explained everything he knows about the beacon to me, to pass on the knowledge.
Is it true that the beacon shines during battles?
True it is, when the captain places it on the figurehead right before entering combat. Its blazing red light shines like 1,000 infernos, causing bedazzlement and terror in the hearts of our unfortunate foes.
When one mentions the hidden beacon of Avernus, what is one really talking about?
The beacon is a stone originating from the very fires of hell, and Satan used it in the days of yore as a beacon for all the vessels in the infernal fleet of the underworld, sailing the mortal seas, indicating the bearing towards all good that could be turned into evil.
Where is the beacon hidden?
Now there you've got me stumped. Such information is secret and useless too, for only Captain Malentunius can touch it. Any other who, by venture or undue rummaging, might discover its location would have both fingers and hands burned to a crisp upon touching it, and then would be chased by hell-bent hordes till the end of all time, which is quite a long while, I hear.
Isn't the devil upset by the fact that Malentunius has it now?
Quite the opposite, matey. Though it's true Captain Malentunius swiped it most fiendishly, the Prince of Darkness is charmed with the outcome. For the Orion's recent performance in pillaging and evil has surpassed the forecasted amount for the infernal fleet of the underworld in a whole fiscal century. What Mr. Mephistopheles is a bit worried over is that Captain Malentunez disemboweled his beloved seven-tailed dragon and had the gall to cut out its tongue.
I think I know enough about the beacon now, Husky Hound.
Do my tales horrify you? 1,000 wretched pardons, matey.
Why are you standing there?
I'm doing me regular duty on the Orion, spitting out certificates to whoever needs one, guarding the dungeon entrance, and giving out the daily ration of grog to all the half-breed dogs on this crew.
What types of certificates do you issue?
No, I don't issue anything, thank me lucky stars. What I do is fill 'em out, spit 'em, and seal 'em. There's all kinds. The minimal hygiene certificate, the one for swine-like traitors, the frustrated house husband's merit badge, official certification for eye patches, hooks and peg legs, but most importantly of all, the certificate for pirates of low moral standing.
Is the grog rationed?
Of course, by devil. Didn't they teach you don't drink and navigate at pirate school? Therefore, every member of the crew is entitled to 1 bottle and just 1 bottle per day of fine grog.
Serve me up a frosty mug of grog.
By devil, bring me a bottle and I'll fill her up for you. But first, would you be so kind as to display your certificate for pirates of low moral standing?
You'll simply have to trust me word, because I appear to have left it at home.
Matey, you know we pirates don't trust anyone's word.
I would like 1 certificate for pirates of low moral standing, if that isn't a problem.
Then bring me a form, and it'll be a pleasure for me to fill it out for you, spit it, and seal it. First, you have to pass 3 tests. But that should cause no problem to your despicable excellency. First of all, a pirate worthy of his name must never show any sign of compassion. So you must commit 1 act of extreme cruelty. Secondly, a pirate respects no private property other than his own, for which purpose you must bring me certifiable proof of plundering and pillaging. Thirdly, any pirate with self-respect has to know about the great masters of piracy. So I'll be giving you a little quiz on the history of classical ruffianism.
What sort of acts do you consider to be of extreme cruelty?
Well, most involve causing violent damage to someone, dicing them and then pounding their skull. The usual. But in your case, since we can't be losing any members of the crew right now, or our prisoner, Fifi Foxhound, you'll have to come up with something else.
Just what does the plundering and pillaging test consist of?
Oh, you need only bring me a booty. Nothing big. A small nugget of gold would suffice. However, be advised not to take it from the treasure hold in our ship, or Demon Dog will tear out your vital organs with his fangs. Haven't you seen the skinny guy swinging around outside the captain's cabin? Guess where he tried to enter?
Who exactly is Demon Dog?
He's the most heinous member of our crew. A long-tailed, dirty-clawed devil that only Captain Malentunez dare approach.
Dangerous in what sense?
More dangerous than the stammering poet of Hispaniola. More than the hiccuping barber of Veracruz. And even more than the anti-grog league of Gringa Santa Island.
That Demon Dog is more frightening than a visit by the Grim Reaper.
We can change the topic if you wish.
Give me a pint of grog.
By devil, bring me a bottle, and I'll fill her up for you.
Chatting with ye has been a smashing pleasure, Husky Hound.
Likewise, shaggy sheepdog.
Let's read the sign. Deposit useless junk here. I don't know why, but I don't think there's anything useful in here. Napkins, silverware, clean clothes, stuffed dodo, pirate's brain, a travel sewing kit. Look, a rubber chicken on a pole. But darn, it's missing the battery. 24.5 gigahertz Pentorium 7 processor. Cotton swabs to clean the ears. A Trentorian spaceship. By Jove, it's a wedge of cheese. A pine-scented nautical air freshener. A watch fork. Nothing interesting here. My word! Either I do away with that bothersome sword, or I'll never get inside. That's it. As our elders used to say, brains are better than brawn. I hope to have done away with that little sword problem. I'll close the door behind me so nobody comes in. So this was the feared demon dog. His size adapts better to me pocket than Russian mongrels, so I think I'll take him captive. I'd love to take possession of his sword, but lumbago is a serious malady. I hereby bestow upon you the right to remain silent as long as I wish, at risk of receiving another blow to the noggin should you open one eye. Holy treasure trove! There's more gold here than in my Uncle Albert's wisdom teeth. There's more gold in here than in the lairs of Fafnir, Smog, Drakenstein, Icefire, and Puff the Magic Dragon combined. My reputation as a pirate isn't grand enough to rob another pirate's treasure, but... I can't squander the opportunity to grab that nice little antique over there and run. It's the Great Dosiqua, ranked #1 in the last issue of World's Top 10 Idols. None other than Baron von Kordsmeyer. May his soul rest in Lucifer's bosom. Lost it. It's Andreas Spider. By Jove, it's the horrific Smokey R. Plantenberg. By Jove, why it's the Nakayama Rogue. Now this was a pirate, the one and only Alpha Khan. No way! It's Lula of the Sea, Mario Landlubber, and Carlotta Scurvy, co-captains of the Dragon Queen. Their battle cry is, "I will survive, but you won't." His battle cry was, "Mini, mini, mini," so ridiculous that his enemies would go into hysterics. While they busted their guts, Alpha Khan would board their ships, take them prisoner, hold their wives for ransom, collect the ransom, burn their homes, and harvest their crops for 3 or 4 years. He was a nefarious Wakao pirate who sunk 20 boats in 1 week. All 20 were his, however. He terrorized his enemies with unintelligible verbiage and the battle cry, "Your ship's gonna be mine! Buggles are mine, huh?" He was a nefarious Wakao pirate who sunk 20 boats in 1 week. All 20 were his, however. They say he finally defeated his greatest challenger, the equally infamous Sir Brian Scullery. He terrorized his enemies with unintelligible verbiage and the battle cry, "Your ship's gonna be mine! Buggles are mine, huh?" I've heard his caravel ran aground in a lake, so he could never set sail again. His battle cry was, "Mini, mini, mini," so ridiculous that his enemies would go into hysterics while they busted their... His battle cry... They're so popular thanks to their choreographed battles and flashy uniforms, which all but blind their opponents. Their battle cry is, "I will survive, but you won't." They're so popular thanks to their His battle cry was, "Try this stuff, man." His battle cry was,